Previously on
Danganronpa.
Give me my bullet.
Wow, Gary's so smart and beautiful. She's so cute. And amazing. I wish she'd go out with a person like me. No, that's wrong!
What the fuck were you talking about? Wait, what? Holy shit. Okay, what? I thought you were just flirting with Giri.
Sorry. I had a autism moment where I realized that something was wrong.
We ready to complete a comic book?
Yeah. I love comic books. It's what Hifumi would have wanted.
Okay. Was it right click that?
In this case, how did the killer recruit their accomplice? Was it seduction? Keep on going. It was the boobs on the gym in the girls' locker room. This one's a kind of a bit misleading what I'm thinking. Who shook hands with the killer? That's the better hint here.
Yeah, this was Hifumi. So I guess it's just this one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's that one was a little bit weird. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And what time did the killers call their victims to the rec room?
And that one was 1 a.m.
Who was it that the killers summoned first?
That was Hero.
Whoa, dude! I'm in a comic book! I'm Comic Hero! They knocked him out, then stuffed him in the Robo-Justice suit to falsify their evidence. And they used a certain item to do it.
Huh.
What time was Taka supposed to head to the equipment room?
6.
Whoa! The Justice Hammer that was used to kill Kyondo. What number was it?
That was 4?
In the library. Fumi used something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. Sorry, I'm looking at that too, just to make sure. The hammer makes the most sense. Yeah. Which Justice Hammer was in the number office when pretending to be dead?
Okay, and that one was number 3.
Actually, no, that's fine. I don't know what I was thinking.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. Let me use something to move Taka's body. Kyonda's body.
Just to make sure there's not a more clear one. Yeah, it's just that one.
The weapon the killer used to murder Hifumi. What was it?
I really like how this comic gets to have, like, a person. Like, I wish there was a version of these comics that had the actual culprit. Like,
I wish there was too. Like, I wish there was like a New Game Plus you did, right? And it just had them do stuff. But unfortunately, we don't get that. Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder, and that person was Yeah. Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect, so when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed them into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Fumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all that just to create evidence that would put suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool locker.
Nerd.
Nerd. Give us your lunch money, nerd. And then, finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Kiyondo to the equipment room. Oh, and that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the first scene of the murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So next, they falsified 2 more assaults incidents. For these attacks, the killer pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. First fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 3 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought this surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us the story. But these 2 incidences, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for their suspect based on that, but while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. We let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. he simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Fumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time he snuck into the equipment room.
Zoom in.
He wrapped Kiyoyanda's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. Yeah, I'm a good boy. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. No, I don't think... Not that one? It's not that one.
Oh my god.
Let's scroll and see if there's a different one. Oh!
Oh, you know, instead of the hammer, it was the hammer.
Well, that one has blood on it, silly!
Obviously. Oh, okay. It just...
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Oh, are they gonna kiss?
Celeste, sorry, you lose.
But that was kind of intimate, right? That was a good. That was beautiful. I'm so happy to get destroyed by such a beautiful woman.
But I'm not a woman. They're pretty, and prettier than me.
I lost. Lost. When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then admit it. Then you admit it? You're the killer?
This is you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I'm Celestia Ludenberg, actually. No. Taiko Yasuhiro is mine. So, you finally accepted it? I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on. Interesting. Oh my god, look how good I am at court. Look how good I am at court. Oh my god, I'm getting so many points. Oh my gosh. Is she a rank court goer? Yeah, she's kind of badass.
Is she a god? Because that's a lot of A medals.
Sure. Okay, Monokuma, I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it? Heh. It is indeed the moment we've been waiting for. Time to vote! Okay. If you would please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are all tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Dude, I already said it was me. Come on, man.
I like to believe the reason why Monokuma is asking this is because the mastermind is like too busy fucking cleaning the dead bodies, doesn't know what's going on for the most part. It's like, okay, who's it? Who is it?
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blackened this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro. Hey, thus. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. If Kumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations. So, you really did approach Fume with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree. Then, did you use, you know...
Yeah, Tony? Well, what's in Tony's mind, yeah.
Did you use your, like, awesome tits, or... What? No, it was the money, Kyoko. Yeah.
The money? I thought it was something else.
I knew you'd figured it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her.
You
Those
were wrong
tits.
again. Yeah.
For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Kyondo were both super into.
Does she mean... She talking about alter ego?
What?
Alter ego?
What are you talking about? Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation right here. I'm totally out of the loop, as usual. How sad. Then, you're the one that stole it? That's right. And used it to drag Hifume into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how I disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I was hoping I could talk to you. Alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
It was Taka. He stole it.
What?
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turns out, I had found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her.
You're correct. Which is why Kyondo forced me to steal it.
What?
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
He did?
He came to my room last night, unannounced, and then, it's hard for me to even say, he abused me.
What?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
That's a crime. An absolute crime! I knew he'd gotten a little crazy, but I'd never imagined he would go that far.
It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Oh, wait, please. If you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
Yeah?
Kyondo is planning to use her to escape. And he made you his target.
Escape? You don't mean...
Hyondo's going to try to kill you.
What?
And also he can keep her to himself.
That bastard. Bastard.
Can we allow him continue with these barbaric acts?
Absolutely not. How could I? She... I have to save her!
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan.
Huh?
I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
Yeah? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
It's very sad now that in the context of the victory dance, he's like, I did it! I beat an abuser! I saved people from this horrible person! And then he dies the moment after. That sucks for him.
Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can drive people mad, it would seem.
You disgust me.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation? Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. And DA make something like that. It's my fault for picking him in the first place.
So, why'd you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
Valid.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every exception. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
I feel like I could cry.
What a fucking amazing... I'm about to fucking die, but I gotta go say some lines real quick to this idiot.
No, like, I wasn't joking. I love the dynamic between, like, fucking Celestia and Togami because they are both like, I don't care about your feelings. Fuck you.
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that? Assuming you would actually let him live. That's simple. After he did his parts and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he barely held on.
Like in Fire Emblem when an important character dies?
Exactly, like in Fire Emblem when the important character dies.
Wow. And he really believed that?
Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was... while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death. So, you had planned to kill him all along? But of course. There'd been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
How can human life mean so little to you?
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
No. He derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike. Then, what made you take things this far?
Was it really just for money?
Are you talking about $10 million Monokuma offered us? It is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But all along, you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
Obviously, that was a lie!
Yeah!
I couldn't take it! I hated it from day one! more than anyone in here. I wanted to get out every day with fast torture. You know why? Because I had a dream. Accepting life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on that dream forever. And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing. And it was all for that dream.
And what was this dream of yours?
To live in a European castle.
A castle?
Holy shit, let's go, girl! What a shallow motive. I love it so much. This is great.
This is why I was like, I know this is the one case I was like, Tony will love the killer in this. Tony will love.
Yeah, this is awesome. Sweet. Yeah, she did it for the love of the prank. Let's fucking go. And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers / bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence. Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but unfortunately my dream has been scattered to the wind. So, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
You sound so passionate, but were you really able to kill your own friends like that?
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing. That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete.
So now I can say this. So the Of the Devil guys were like, wow, Celeste is a really cool character. Now what if we gave her Phoenix Wright occupation and made a whole game about it?
That's so fucking awesome. I'm also extremely happy that I can totally keep this PNG tuber because I still love this character.
I'm so glad. I'm glad it's not Monokuma and like turn transphobic or anything.
Yeah, I just dead name her. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
That's what we should be saying, and plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared?
My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people I can fool. My own emotions? The conscious deceives the unconscious.
And that's why you're not scared?
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had the choice, then I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
You just get executed again. Celeste smiled then. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that same in itself must have been her final lie. And that weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
You all done? Okay, let's get this rolling. The Black End disturbed the peace and must pay the price. Okay, now then, I prepared a very special punishment for her, the ultimate gambler. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. This is... Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. That's so funny. It's just in another one of the lockers.
Yeah, 66.
Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again in another life. See you later, girl. You're so fucking cool. Oh no, I'm being dragged away. Oh no.
Oh no. Now, what's gonna happen to her?
She gets her castle.
Wow. The burning of the Versailles Witch.
Oh.
It's not the fire that kills people, it's the fire department.
God.
I do love their goofy ass execution scenes.
Holy shit. Oh.
I will say, I think they're like the execution scenes in that like relate to the talent more, but I still enjoy. Well, I guess this one does relate to the talent. It's just very weird and very offhanded.
I mean, the first two did.
Yeah.
This one more when maybe I just don't know enough about gambling and how it really it just seemed like
I guess this is more to the character. This is the only one that's more to the character, though.
Yeah, it's I love the idea of her going, oh well, Mama Kuma gave me kind of a beautiful death. That was really, oh this god fuck off bear. What the hell? God damn it! Yeah, of course he couldn't give me this shit.
It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, my lover. I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and...
Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die. You guys are still young! You need to place more value on your lives. Jeez. Here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope on to the next generation. 67.
What do I care about hope? 68. I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
You're all the embodiment of hope. 69.
Nice!
Whether you like it or
Whoa,
not.
69!
And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but the reality just can't be avoided.
Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you going to make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste? So, what's the deal with that? Oh, what's the matter? I'll answer your question if you answer mine. What did you do? What did you do to me? What? Answer me. What did you do to my body? Oh man, jeez. What do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. Think about.
What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. It's about time I got out of here. You guys, keep on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not really do anything, of course. See ya.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair.
28.
Though it wasn't all despair, 29. There was one small hope, 70! Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but... What's that key that Celeste gave you? The key to her heart?
Most likely.
Huh. Nice.
You hate to see a bad bitch go.
You do. She would have been perfect for you. I wish you found the love of your life, Kyoko.
Thanks.
If only there was a girl that you could like and smooch.
I don't need a girl that I can smooch, but thank you for the offer.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't offering, though.
I'm very happy just seeing you being happy, Makoto. It's the key to
Okay.
one of the dressing room lockers.
What? Then that means...
Celeste probably hid it in there. I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath her nose. Well then, we better go check. Good idea.
We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later. Why exactly are you going alone? Do you even have to ask?
As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance cameras. Oh, I forgot those existed. I don't have object permanence.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know.
Then I'll go too.
You?
Please, let me go.
Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us. Do whatever you want.
Thank you, Byakuya.
Man, that was pretty cool how she just stood up for herself right there. Then it's up to you now.
It must have been... I'm going to the dining hall, okay? It must have been all those alley-oops we did during the trial back there. That's why he respects me now. Huh? So, Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together?
Yeah, just like you and Sakura go places together all the time.
Like me and Sakura?
Oh, not quite like that.
Does that mean what I think it means? Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone.
Okay.
I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the... Sorry, I have this stupid bit in my mind of, hey, Kyoko, takes off shirt, shows back. Is this what Hina meant?
Yeah, your back looks absolutely lovely, Makoto.
You want to touch it?
No, thank you.
Please, touch it.
If you want me to, I can touch
Yeah.
your back for you. But I'm gonna keep my
Thank
gloves
you.
on.
Of course.
Pet, 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 pet.
I respect that boundaries. Yee! I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Well, shall we?
Yeah.
We need to get into that locker.
Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw...
Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe. Thank goodness.
I'd never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart.
I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please just wait a while longer. So, now we can officially say the case is closed.
As far as the incident is concerned, I'm sure, but... Can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Do you like me, yes or no?
Yes.
Ah, wow. I like you too. Pat, pat. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
Is that why you wanted to come here with me? Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now.
No, I just like being with you. Yeah, I just like being with you. You make me happy.
Oh, thank you.
I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried.
Worried?
Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that...
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too?
No! I believe in you.
You believe in me?
Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends.
Oh, I understand. Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more.
Then...
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see...
What I heard from Kyoko then was... Well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I'd believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes. So I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action. Do, stealth Makoto! Back to the bush technique. Do.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or a monitor in it. And in the storage closet there, way in the back...
She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but I don't really feel comfortable going into the boys' bathrooms for some reason.
I know it's going to be uncomfortable, but you have to do it.
Okay. I'm definitely a boy. Wow, this feels weird saying it. It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden here? Said it was way in the back of the storage closet, but I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if I were being yanked in,
Ka-shunk.
at the same time I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on.
Ba-bump.
I had fallen through the back of the storage closet.
No, Makoto, you need to get back out of the closet. No, you were coming so close.
Yeah, but Kyoko said to trust her, and she said I needed to be in the closet.
Huh. Well, I don't know how to follow up on that joke.
Huh. It turned out nothing that would make Kirigiri not a dick. The back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. In the way back of the closet... Why are we putting this part? There's a secret room. Here's the new information. Whatever.
Well, okay, we need to have... This is the flashback episode, so we need to flashback and add the new information after we've already flashbacked to old information. It makes sense this way. Don't question it. So, this is the secret room. But what's in here?
Books.
Book. There's a bunch of books and what looks like volume after volume of year files. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope 71? Peak Academy Student Registry? This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand. Before I had a chance to look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I could understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It feels like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before. But I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know?
Ooh.
A strange sound rang through my head. It felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, in darkness, I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I don't know how long it had been. Gah. Ow. Apparently, something hit me, and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull, throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least.
People in this universe are really good at getting knocked unconscious and being, like, able to walk around a little bit after.
No, just me, really. Like, it's happened mostly to me. Got hit by Mondo, by this mysterious assailant.
Fell down on the floor after fainting after seeing Sayaka.
Yeah. One time I tripped and I knocked myself out for like 3 hours. I tried to open a jar of pickles and then hit myself, and then I had to wake up an hour later than everybody else, you know, because I'm always behind. It's just a normal desk with normal drawers, like me.
You're so normal, Makoto.
An empty bookshelf. Huh? Empty? Gone. It's all gone. The yearbook, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone? What does this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room, get some rest.
The Makoto special.
It's the Makoto special. Get hurt, then cry, then, you know, go sleep for 8 hours. Helps everybody. My body was heavy with pain. My mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow, I made it back to the first floor of the school. The farther I walk, the more I felt things are getting blurry. Can't see in front of me. Couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... As if from a vast distance I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. That sound... It's coming from the gym? As I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here in the gym? I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. Sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Cha. Yeah,
God.
There goes America's ass. God. Before me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No one side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal.
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you. Okay. But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage.
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be? The mastermind spy is... Continued.
Yo, I got Super Robo Justin!
Nice.
Oh my god. Ugh. Dear Jesus, oh my god. Derp, we finally got a person who is like, what? I killed because I love killing. This is awesome. I mean, not love killing, but like, man, I've got my own selfish ambitions. Shit, man. That's awesome.
I knew in my heart of hearts that this was going to be one of your favorite, if not your favorite chapters.
Motivation? Murder?
Yeah.
I'm selfish.
The problem with this chapter, for me, is just I kind of clocked it immediately. She was the killer when I first played it.
Yo, there she is!
Oh, hey, funny enough. But, like, so it's just, like, it was not fun to play through this chapter. And I also clocked, I think, a little bit of she was helping. She got help from Hifumi. But it was like it took me the trial to realize that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a way more enjoyable than the first case was for me. And I generally do like that this is... Kyoko's not around, so she's not telling you obvious fucking information the entire case, which is lovely. So you're figuring out most of the mystery by yourself until Kyoko's like, hey, here's the last bit of the mystery.
Hey, Makoto. The data pads?
Yeah?
Think about the data pads, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Wink.
Is she flirting? But I heard she was a lesbian. Man, I hope I'm so... I hope one day, Kirigiri will look at me and be like, I'll smooch that person. But no, not at all. Ugh. Can you tell what the main ship of this game is?
It's Sakura and Hino, right?
Oh, close.
Ah.
It's Tagami and Genocide Jill. But it's made by the same fanfic writer, Toke Zero Fukawa.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
Weird. Fascinating.
Yeah, I genuinely do love like Kyoka as a character. It's just like, man, let me solve the mystery by myself. And I think Danganronpa 2, you get more opportunity for Hajime to be like, I know the mystery. Let me tell you the mystery.
The mystery. It's... Oh, gosh. Once again, I'm fine with characters withholding information. I just can be. It doesn't bother me in the slightest.
And like, it doesn't bother me like when it was Tagami, the time in case 2.
God, it was
or
fucking awesome.
Yeah. or where Tagami kind of helps you out because he's like, well, you helped me out figure out this case, so I'm not bored. So I'm going to give you something to go along with this. But it's just when Kyoko's entire thing is, I know the entire plot. I'm just not going to say anything. And that's where I'm like, oh man, that sucks. Because when like they know everything, it just means what's the point of doing the trial? You already know the outcome, the reason why, everything like that. At least that's like my opinion.
Yeah.
I think she's used worse because she is just like a narrative device to solve the plot for you. But I feel like you could have had different people solve like if this wasn't if this was her one instance of being like, hey, here's the plot point, that would be fine. But it's not. It's a concurrent thing of like every time we need the case to turn around, we turn to Kirigiri. We don't turn to Tagami or Hagakure. Well, okay. We don't turn to Toko Fukawa or Aoi or Sakura. We just turn to Kirigiri.
What? I was just supposed to be paying attention? I was still looking at Byakuya.
Well, okay, look. Both Toko and Hagakure are kind of useless, and legitimately, Hagakure has only been relevant this chapter.
Yeah.
Like, he barely had talking time at all.
Yay.
And you know what? We are better for that. God, I love this case as well, because it is like, awesome. It does have a good twist of, yeah, why did they kill two people? Because they had to.
Why'd they kill two people? Because he was trying to stop sexual harassment.
It's so sad to think about. That's what Hifumi thought he was doing. He was like, oh, Kiyanda did something awful. I need to stop him because he did something awful. I'm going to be the good guy because I killed this fucking monster.
Gosh, I am.
But Celeste was like, no, yeah.
Oh man, I am so badass. I'm just going to fucking lie. This is awesome. Something else I like is that she doesn't have a breakdown in the way that most people do in these sort of things. Like, she has her moments and then she recomposes herself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and like early on, which I think is a nice touch, she has the bullet time battle, because that's the like thing that rides on her entire story, is that Hagakure is the fucking is the killer. So she's like, no, Hagakure is the killer. We're doing a bullet time. Fuck yeah. Like, I think that's very interesting of her. Like, no, this is the pivotal moment. We need to focus on this. We need to make sure you guys don't think the other thing. And then she just kind of lets the conversation go for the most part until it goes back to her, which I think is super interesting, because like she only cares when it involves her. When it doesn't, she doesn't try to stop any like of the discourse.
Yeah.
And then we got to see Sakura's ass.
Incredible.
Look, you're gonna see every female character's ass at one point. No, I don't think you are.
There's a bunch of them that are already dead, derp.
You basically got an skirt shot of Junko.
Sayaka had her trip pose, which was pretty fan servicey, but like pretty tame as far as this series goes.
Well, yeah, nowhere near as fucking explicit as episode or Danganronpa 2.
Let's go, Mikana.
Fucking hell. I, Mekon, damn. Just God, that one fucking scene makes it so hard to be like, yeah, play Danganronpa. 2 is amazing, I say, as I wear a straight jacket.
Well, I look forward very greatly getting to it with you, and then getting to 3, and then going to 2 times 2, maybe? I don't know. It depends on, I guess, just what people are saying about that one. I don't know, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. I mean, I'd be down to do 2 times 2. That would be so fun, and I think you'll like V3. I don't like it, but I think you will like it with what we've gone through.
I think, based on my ability to find amusement in anything, I will enjoy it.
You don't like Danganronpa second case in the second game.
Okay, yeah, actually, you got, yeah, that is.
Got her ass. I did.
God, I don't know. Maybe I'll play it for myself without having other people telling me their opinions, and I'll be like, you know what, that wasn't that bad.
Well, I've been telling you my opinions, but you just don't get no. But I think it's much more different than having like watching a streamer, and then playing it yourself.
Yeah.
Because there are some games I'm like, let me play that. Okay, I see this way differently than the streamer did.
Mm-hmm.
But also at the same time, sometimes people are right. People just have the right opinion.
And it's me. That's why I'm right. I've never been wrong.
But Tony, Mom said it was my turn on the right opinion.
Okay, you can have a right opinion on Kyoko and her keeping it being the silver bullet. Hello, this is Tony, and thank you very much for watching. In the description you can find links to my Ko-fi, and also links to information if you'd be interested in commissioning me, whether that be for voice work, PNG tubers, GIFs, or whatever else you might be interested using my talents for. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.